According to Trends in Foster Care, on the last day of 2008, there were 748,000 children in foster care. Have you ever wondered what happens to all of these children in foster care? Due to having high blood pressure, it's not in my best interest to have more children, and I myself have looked into adopting a child. This evening, I hope to persuade you to consider adopting a foster child by answering some basic questions that many people have on adoption, such as, what is adoption? Is adoption right for you? There are many options when considering adoption, such as a closed adoption or an open adoption, fostering, or fostering with the intent to adopt. There are many reasons to foster or adopt a child. Number 1, physical reasons such as high blood pressure, cysts, hysterectomy, or cervical cancer. Another reason would be genetic diseases such as cystic fibrosis, Huntington's disease, and Down syndrome. The third reason would be due to your age. So what is adoption? According to adopting a child, to take by choice into a relationship, especially to take voluntarily as one's own child, is what adopting is. An example of this is Stephen Curtis Chapman and him adopting his children from China. In an open adoption, you are allowed to receive pictures, letters, and sometimes visit. During a closed adoption, you have no contact with the parents that receive your child. You have no contact with the child. You cut off all relationships when you give your child away in a closed adoption. With inter-country adoption, you adopt from one country and bring that child from that country to another, such as adopting a child from China and bring them to the United States. And you also have to get the consent from China and also the United States to be able to adopt the child. So what is fostering? A person who provides care for a child that isn't their biological family member. Fostering can lead to adoption or just caring for them while they're waiting for a permanent home. So is adopting right for you? You have many things to consider when deciding on adoption. You have to take into consideration how it will affect you and your family, if you're able to take on this new child and their emotional and physical needs. You also need to know that children who are in foster care have enormous potential to thrive when given love, patience, and a stable environment. Just ask U.S. Senator Ben Campbell, or Minnesota Viking Dante Culpepper, or Miss America 2000 Lynetta Cole. They were all once foster children who were adopted by caring adults. Hopefully with the information I presented to you, you too will consider adopting or fostering a child. Now that you know what adoption is, you can make an educated decision. Armed with the knowledge of adoption, fostering, and reasons, you can help an innocent child who needs you today. Adoption can be challenging at times, so here's to a brighter future for you and the child in need.